Many women after 50 years and older have a visible age skin spot, and in today's modern world it is so much common, but usually you don't take good care of your body, especially you don't realize what is the main causes of those age skin spots. If you're noticing dark spots on your face, hands, or the body, this is not just the aging. Most people believe age spots are normal, something you cannot change. But in reality, this is a signal that your skin is under stress. You look in the mirror and you see uneven color, darker patches, and over time they become more visible. But what is the real cause is not what you think. What is those spots are just on the surface, but a reflection of what is happening inside your body in many cases. They are the long result of long-term oxidative damage and nutrient deficiency. And your skin is trying to protect itself, but without the right support, it starts to lose balance, and this is why the age skin spots appear slowly, and especially after 50 years and older. Something is very wrong, my dear woman. And first layer of your skin that is going to be damaged is going to be first layer of your skin, of course. And you usually destroy those layer of the skin when those age skin spots appears with accumulation of oxidative stress, and this is something that you really need to understand. What is actually happening inside your skin? To understand age skin spots, you need to understand your skin structure. Your skin has 3 layers. The outer layer, the epidermis, is your first line of defense. It protects you against UV radiation, pollution, and environmental toxins, but it's also the most exposed and the most sensitive to damage. When this layer is under constant stress, it begins to lose its ability to protect itself. And over time, its natural renewal process slows down and damaged cells start accumulate. And this creates an environment when pigmentation becomes uneven and more visible. The protective barrier weakens, making the skin more vulnerable to external stress. As a result, even small exposure to the sunlight or pollution can trigger a stronger reaction. And this is where the first visible signs of aging appear, including the spots begin to appear more clearly. And what is the root cause that you have age skin spots? My dear viewers, in the most cases is really chronic deficiency in most important vitamins. And what is the most important vitamin that can protect you against age skin spots? Of course, my dear viewers, is going to be vitamin C. The real cause is not just the sun exposure, it is nutrient deficiency. And one of the most important deficiencies is vitamin C. And healthy skin contains high levels of vitamin C, especially in the outer layer, but over time, due to poor nutrition, stress, or environmental exposure, those levels drop. And when the vitamin C drops, your skin loses its ability to defend and repair itself. And this means the skin becomes more vulnerable to the daily damage, even from a normal exposure to the sunlight. And the regeneration process slows down, and the damaged cells begin to accumulate. Collagen production also decreases, which weakens the structure of firmness on the skin. And as the results, pigmentation becomes uneven, and the dark spots starts to form more easily. And without restoring this balance, the skin continues to show those age skin spots. And usually, those problems with sun exposure and vitamin C deficiency comes into your skin, and you damage those outer layer of your skin maybe a couple decades before. And this is why after 50 years and older, you, my dear viewers, now suddenly you see age skin spots on your face, on your neck, maybe in your arms. How does vitamin C protect your skin? Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant. It neutralizes free radicals, reduces oxidative stress, and protects your skin from the damage. It also plays a critical role in collagen production, the protein that gives your skin strength, elasticity, and structure. Without enough collagen, your skin becomes thinner, weaker, and more prone to pigmentation. And over time, this loss of structure makes the skin less resilient to external stress. And the fine lines and wrinkles begins to appear more quickly. and the skin loses its natural firmness. Damaged areas of the skin become more visible, especially where pigmentation has already started, and the skin ability to heal and regenerate slows down significantly. And this is why maintaining adequate vitamin C is crucial for your my dear viewers, age skin spots. This is just one of the reasons, but please listen to me carefully, my dear viewers. There's a couple more really interesting reasons why you have all those age skin spots and you really don't realize it. Why do age skin spots becomes darker over time? Because the melanin. Melanin is the pigment that gives your color to your skin, hair and the eyes. And when your skin is exposed to UV radiation, it produces more melanin to protect itself. These create dark spots, and over time they become more visible and harder to remove. And over time, repeat exposure to the sunlight keeps stimulating this process again and again. And the skin begins to lose control over how melanin is distributed. Instead, on uneven tone, pigmentation becomes patchy and irregular. And those areas become darker because melanin concentrated in specific spots, and without proper support and protection, those spots deepens and of course expands. Did you listen to my viewers very carefully? So it's going to be sun exposure, it's going to be vitamin C deficiency, and third, unbelievably important reason why you have age skin spot, my dear woman, after 50 years and older, is going to be insulin resistance or diabetes. Can you imagine this, my dear viewers? You don't even realize it. After 50 years and older, you woman almost in 70 to 80% already had or have or diabetes on insulin resistance. In the most cases, you don't realize it, and you try thousands of different approaches to remove your age skin spots and nothing works, because one of the main reasons is going to be insulin resistance, and you don't address this kind of problem. And yes, the most people completely ignore this. High blood sugar and insulin resistance can accelerate skin aging. They increase inflammation, damage collagen, and worsen pigmentation. And this means the age spots are not just on the surface problem. They're often connected to what is happening inside your body. And over time, elevated blood sugar leads to a process called glycation, where the excess sugar damages protein like collagen, and this weakens the structure of the skin and accelerates visible aging. Inflammation also increases, creating an environment where pigmentation becomes more pronounced, and the skin loses its ability to repair itself. And discoloration becomes more persistent, and this is why addressing internal balance, especially blood sugar, play a key role into improving your overall skin appearance. And my dear viewers, this is something that you really need to remember. Like, something is happening inside your body, and usually this is happening for the couple, maybe decades, and that's why you have those skin problems. I see it every day when I work with my patients, especially with those skin kind of conditions. When we correct nutrient deficiencies, when we correct a diet, and we addressed all of those insulin resistance or diabetes problems in the safe, natural way, those age skin spots become less visible, and over time you can remove them. But this is a slow process, not fast one. What you should remember the most: age spots are not just cosmetics, they are signals that your skin is under oxidative stress, that your body may lack key nutrients, and that internal balance needs to be restored. When you understand this early, you have the opportunity to slow down process and support your skin in a natural way. And over time, those signals become more visible if they are ignored, and the skin starts to lose its natural glow. And uneven pigmentation becomes more pronounced, and what once appeared as small spots can gradually spread and deepen. And this reflects deeper imbalance that goes beyond the surface on the skin. And when you respond early, you give your body the chance to restore balance before. As I said it many times before, this is something that you really need to start thinking in your 20s, 30s, 40s, my dear viewers. Usually you don't think you don't think that is something that you really gonna experience after 50 years and older, but this is the truth. Did you remember, my dear viewers, vitamin C, sun exposure, and insulin resistance or diabetes are the main reasons why you have aging skin spots? When you address that, your age skin spot will disappear or is going to be a lot less visible. For the last 26 years, I'm helping patients all around the world to overcome chronic conditions, and my core specialty is going to be help you overcome spine chronic conditions like herniated discs, sciatica, and similar kind of degenerative disease of the spine. Also, my core specialty is going to help you overcome knee osteoarthritis, hip osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, osteoporosis, and similar kind of joint problems. And this is something I work extensively for almost 30 years. And here's what most people don't realize. Those conditions are often treated for the years with pain medications, injections, and surgeries, but the root cause is almost never addressed. That's why the pain keeps returning and conditions slowly getting worse. And my MarioLab protocols are completely different. They are rooted in the modern medicine like physical therapy and rehabilitations, and most important part is going to be nutrition and natural remedies. And those my programs really can help you. And if you, for any country in the world, you can call my MarioLab Center in Zagreb, Croatia on the phone number of +385 98 9179 200. My programs are created 100% individualized based on conditions, medical findings, and long-term goals. And you can come to my office, you can call my private phone consultations. I really believe I can help you. If you want to learn how you can help yourself to remove your age skin spot only using baking soda, watch my video right here. Thank you for following my viewers. See you in the next video. Bye bye.